Okay, sound should be back.
Ready?
Let's do this.
Here we go.
All right.
Wait, is sound on? Make sure everyone says sound's on first.
It is on.
After I said it's on, therefore it's on.
All right, we have to see the
This is
cutscene.
bonus stream where we don't care about the stream.
Neo City, 1992. Hey, it's me, Fox. Is that you, Burns? Yeah.
This TV not
Yeah.
on very loud.
The head of intelligence is in serious trouble. We need your help. Yeah? Okay. I'll be in the old warehouse at the edge of the harbor, if you know what I mean.
Fox!
Now we must eliminate you, Burns.
Oh, man.
What?
That's the best story ever.
All right.
Oh, it gets better.
Good story, good
Are you
story.
gonna voice act the entire game?
There is a lot of opportunity.
Just do the funny
There's
ones.
only one game with a
Fox
better
is a
story.
playable character?
He's the person we need to save or rescue,
Spy fiction as well.
I'll be here till 5 in the morning.
which is pretty much all I can say about the plot. So this game was released as Arc Hound in Japan, and it was kind of a flop, so they figured they'd sell it in North America, but the title didn't seem like it would be something that sold well, so what they did was they slapped a Contra logo on the title screen. And thus we have Contra Force. You do not shoot aliens in this game at all. It takes place in 1992, and you get to choose between 4 characters. They're a little different. Burns jumps the highest and walks kind of fast. Smith is not really useful. Iron has the most broken weapon in the game.
I read that as Tron.
Oh, I totally would have read that
Alright.
too.
Yeah.
Alright, so Iron is now Tron. And so Tron's a really good character, except he doesn't run very fast or jump very high, but he's got the most broken weapon.
And he has a clown nose.
And
Yeah.
he's got a cyber clown nose. And Beans runs the fastest and jumps the second highest. Since he runs the fastest, I'll be using him for stage 1.
And apparently his hair is so big.
He's got like a Breakdown called it a 1990s cool haircut.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
totally what it
This
is.
game was from '92.
Exactly.
So you can choose characters on each
Yeah,
stage?
you can choose characters in each stage, and you can switch characters whenever you want, and you can sub in 2 players whenever you want.
Oh,
So,
so you can
yeah,
switch to Iron whenever you want to
yeah, you can.
for the boss fights.
So I will start with Beans. One other thing I wanted to point out about this game is it is the laggiest game ever created,
Oh, it is.
and you will see. You want start time?
Yes. Give me a countdown.
All right, go.
Nice content.
Thank you. All right, so if you have more than one enemy on the screen, game's like, whoa, this is too much. Too much going on here.
Sprites is
Do
Do you have a health bar?
No, that's bar for weapons.
Oh.
It's like
So-
Gradius.
Yeah, so very briefly, you'll see the game run at full speed, and then it will not run at full speed.
Game is so good.
So, usually in speedrunning, you don't stop to kill enemies, but in Contra Force, you need to make sure that everything on the screen is not moving before you advance, because if it is, you will regret.
With lag.
The lag is too strong. Alright,
Really
so...
don't mean 2 enemies, you mean like 2 sprites.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
One of those boxes
If
and
you-
an enemy.
if you shoot too rapidly, the game can lag.
That's awesome.
Are those giant? Oh no, those are barrels. I thought they were potatoes. Giant potatoes at first.
So,
Yes.
yeah.
In case you can't see it, to give you an indication, early on at behind the scenes, if you will, at AGDQ, I was watching. I think it was Mr. K play this on an emulator, and there was a counter, and I was like, "Oh, cool! It's a frame counter." And they were like, "No, that's actually a lag counter." I could not tell the difference.
Did you just jump in midair?
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, do you want to explain that?
Yeah. So, if you jump and then you pause the game and then you press jump on the same frame that the unpause finishes, which is 1/60th of a second, you can jump again.
So it's a frame perfect jump.
Or you could hold down the jump button and get the same outcome.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty special.
It's too good.
It's not really frame perfect.
Do you want me to pack it up?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, pretty special. Also, the bosses in this game are like giant people.
Giant people.
Yeah.
Giant people.
That's your replacement for
Yeah.
aliens in this one.
Yeah.
Definitely canon.
It's totally part of the Contra universe.
Yeah.
Were you supposed to run out of lives here?
No.
Yeah, it's alright. So this Contra game's a little bit weird. You actually have... you cannot get an... voice acting?
Oh, well, it seems like we have settled this matter. Where's that head honcho fox was talking about? Oh no! They're getting away by ship. Burns, I'm warning you. If your boss's life is important, you better not leave. Ha 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 ha.
Alright, so I'm going to take a little dive here.
Um,
Yeah, that was the hum that he was talking about in the last cutscene. Alright, so for this stage, I've got a pro strat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little swim. And then, so you know that the game lags a lot, so the trick here is to just walk along the edge of the boat so that the enemies are not on screen. And if they're not on screen, they don't lag. So you had a rare opportunity to see the game run at full frame rate right there, which is a unique treat. So I'm actually going to do it again here.
So was the killing yourself at the beginning of the level on purpose?
Yes. So unlike the previous deaths, which we won't talk about again. So when you kill yourself, when you die, the screen starts flashing. And when the screen is flashing, I'm just going to sit here in the fire to explain this. So when your character is flashing, the screen doesn't scroll.
Oh.
And so if you kill yourself on purpose,
So that was
you
to
can get-
partially scroll the screen.
yeah, so you want to get to the edge of the screen so that when I was walking up the ship, no enemies were spawning.
Okay.
And I just kind of wanted to go here to get warm. Anyway, because the hitboxes are really amazing. So, yeah. There's a few intentional deaths here. Because it's a really good game. So I'm going to go ahead and switch in a lovely fellow named Tron in this part.
Oh, they each have their own life count.
Yeah,
counts.
each character's got their own life count.
Is that the best gun in the game?
So you can see what guns I have on the side there.
Oh, you're switching. Fire!
So the most broken weapon in the game is the first weapon you get. So that's the flamethrower, and it does damage on each frame that it hits the boss.
this
Oh,
is
God.
the best boss.
Ooh, and I lost it.
Oh.
No.
That's okay. Because he's a really smart boss. So the way that the hitboxes work is really special. The boss's hurtbox is his body, and since like he's a freak of
Freak. Man, how could you destroy such a huge ship? Damn, girl. We're keeping his family if you want to help them. go to the Matty building. Okay, well now I know where to go.
Okay.
And like,
So
where did you want these?
about that hitbox, so only his body hurts you, but his arms don't. And since he's like a giant freak of nature or whatever, he's literally. Mike, you want to stand up for a second? Yeah.
We need a demonstration hit.
So the boss is like, stand over here. Okay? So the boss, imagine my body's like the hitbox. Like the boss goes out like this and shoots, and you don't get hurt.
Good.
Yeah, so that's
So basically,
that's
the
how that
body,
works.
there's no
Yeah.
body damage. So.
And since the way that it's animated, it shoots from the edge of the gun, not the front. That's
Right,
it's
as long
safe.
as you're clearing the gun.
All right, so oops.
That's so good.
All right, so we've got another little trick here. So you saw how I did that little jumping thing?
Yep.
All right, so if I do this right, I can get something a little bit more special. So I'm going to use my main guy, Smith. All right, let's see if I got it right. Come on, see if I got it.
His dazzle's still up.
Ah, no, I didn't get it. I'll try one more time.
You're supposed to go like above the screen or something?
It's it's a really fun trick. It's worth trying twice, even if it takes a little while if you botch it. Mostly because it's funny. Alright, so I get my man Smith back in action.
Hopefully you don't need the two-player controller to start a second player.
Yeah, if we had two controllers plugged in, it would work. The second player could work it, but to do this trick, you don't actually need the other player. I think I got it. Yeah, I got it.
Nice.
Alright, so this stage is kind of long.
And you just skipped most of it.
Yeah, so when you spawn the other player, the way that the game handles like the graphics is like there's the top of the screen, the bottom of the screen loops around to the top. And so what you do is you get the second player to scroll down really, really far to where there's a pit, because I scrolled the screen up so high. And then that kind of like gets the first player up pretty high up on the screen. And then you keep doing the jump glitch to get the first player up high. And the pit on the bottom wraps around to the top. And that prevents the game from checking for the ceiling collision. So basically what that ends up meaning is that I can just clip through that plank. Alright, so here's a trick we just found 15 minutes ago.
Really? Game getting
15
broken
minutes ago,
every
while
day.
you were
Nice.
running the other stream, this is how good he's at. He was running another game and he found it.
No, did I say 15? Alright, well maybe it was like an hour ago, but whatever. So there's normally a cutscene where like the girder comes down and you gotta like kill this like control switch. But my main man here, introduce yourself. Zurst realized that the collision for the cutscene was a little bit lower, so he just used the jump glitch to get above it. So he skipped that cutscene entirely.
It was supposed to be right there.
It was supposed to be right there.
Can we still follow the story?
Oh, of course,
So I
yeah,
You
don't
can
want-
absolutely follow the story.
yeah.
Good. I don't want to miss out on the riveting story.
We're not gonna skip the story, partly because it's unskippable.
I still
Anyway,
want Ocarina of
so we
Time.
skip past that part because the game's really well programmed. And here's the boss.
Is the game now lagging from nothing at all?
We were scrolling left. The game is not used to that.
Okay.
Okay, so anyway, so this missile launcher in the middle is like actually a pretty big threat. But if you stand close to him, he just shoots down and he dies. The flamethrower has an interesting hitbox in this game. So imagine a rectangle with the flamethrower stream that I shoot as the diagonal. and that rectangle is the hitbox for the flame.
Oh God!
Wow.
So it's pretty fantastic.
Most basic thing
That
ever.
was a rather humongous hitbox. I'm
Yeah.
envisioning it correctly.
Yeah,
Like that
So-
whole section of the screen.
Big fat rectangle.
a gigantic rectangle.
That's my kind of hitbox.
I
Yeah,
can imagine.
And it does damage per frame.
exactly.
There we go.
Come in, please. Come in. Come in, please. Come in. This is Blue Group. Come in. Come in. Burns? Burns, it's me. You survived. Yeah, congratulations. But remember, your destiny will be played out in this town. Ha ha ha! I know. Where you are, I know where you are. You'll have the same fate as the people who are sleeping in that building.
And it's totally building.
Yeah, which is why we're in the airplane
Welcome
stage.
to a jet.
Yes.
Okay, so the strategy here is again an intentional death to get as close to the screen as possible. As you may have already noticed, I am okay at Contra Force. I'm not super well practiced, but the idea is that you want to get as close to the top of the screen as possible.
Hey, it didn't lag there for a sec.
And the reason is because you can kill the guys on the screen sooner than you otherwise
They seem
could.
to be overshooting you. They're coming at you.
So if you kill them sooner, that's less opportunity for them to lag up the game, which is
Again,
really
it's just
important.
about avoiding bad luck.
Wait. There's a country game you're not good at, Mr. K? What the hell?
I'm working on it. It's a work in progress.
I'm confused now.
Well, think of it more as Arcane than a Contra game, which
Well,
is
it
what I.
says Contra right on the box.
Yeah, you guys got a good reasoning there.
So about this plane stage, one interesting thing about it, part of the reason why it's still lagging, is
The clouds?
the clouds. If you watch carefully, you may notice like a little square in them. The clouds actually have hitboxes.
You can blow them up?
You can't actually blow them up or hurt them, but the game thought that they should have hitboxes for some reason,
Oh.
so they do. It's really important that they have
And they're
them.
visible hitboxes.
Yeah. So if after we're actually Heidman, Herblad, and I are actually going to seriously sit down and run this game. So if you seriously ran this game, you would actually memorize where the spawns are. So you would be like point blank, tip top of the screen. Like you wouldn't be reacting, you would just be shooting things as they appeared. But I haven't done that yet. So I need to leave myself a little bit of window at the top to react. Not a lot, but at least a little bit. Let's have the weirdest hitboxes ever.
And then they just disappear when the clouds go over them.
Yeah. Yeah, watch the clouds. You can notice it might we might not be streaming fast enough for you to see it, but you can see them like flicker with little squares. It's really special. And the action is so intense. I'm like boarding from one plane to another.
By their wings.
In fact, it's so intense my shadow is even in the sky.
We're really not that high off the ground.
Oh, there we could see that
Oh, yeah.
NES
Yeah.
sprite limit that that Lone Kills Ninja Manager talked about. There it is again. And again.
All right, here's the next plane you need to catch.
And some more.
A fun fact here, so I mentioned like the scroll lock when you're invincible. If you die, the plane actually freezes in place and does not move. Hopefully you will not get to see that.
So can you not finish the game then?
Well, you have to wait for the flashing animation to go away.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Also, missiles, because why not? Which don't hit the other plane for some reason, just hit you.
They're going just above the plane.
Yeah, they're very accurately aimed missiles.
Yes, just not at me, just accurately aim not to hit the plane.
Right.
Right.
They're vertically accurately aimed, not horizontally.
I like that. Okay.
So nice of those planes to fly so close to each other.
I know, right?
Like touching wings, not crashing to each other.
I know.
All right. So this coming up here, this boss is a really sharp cookie. He's
Something.
Although, why are you using burns instead of beans?
Yeah. All right, so this guy's he's a really smart cookie. This guy. He knows what's up.
Nice.
I see no problems there. I don't understand how he's moving his legs like that.
Pro strats.
And what
You know, ones I
Yeah.
never see.
was he even holding a gun? I didn't see the gun that he was shooting at.
He was like
His legs-
he was
his legs
holding
were
it
the gun.
in such a way where it was
His legs were the gun.
concealing it.
Wait.
Yeah, you got it. I literally looked down for like 2
Here
seconds.
we go.
This is the best place to relax. But how come you could take... What say you did? But how could you take a strong item like the plutonium?
Plutonium.
Hey guys, congratulations on your safe return. But time is coming to an end. The next opponent will be me, the leader of this plan. Wait for me.
Time is coming to an end. What is this? FF8?
I got glass everywhere.
All right, so you can walk upstairs or you can strut like I'm doing there. Yeah, so you can totally strut up the stairs. It saves 0 frames.
But I'm rejecting this run because Beans is the faster character and you're not using him.
No, I reject this one
Oh,
because
Burns
of
jumps higher. So
Actually,
that's
no,
good
I
for this
accept this one because of the 0 frame savings.
Yeah.
Those savings are very great.
All right, so this guy likes to hassle you and throw grenades and stuff, but you can just wait for him to leave, and then he's gone. Also, there's some pro strats climbing the stairs.
Nice.
How many frames does that save?
That actually does save frames.
Oh, really?
I'm not saying it looks like it. That's the fastest this game has moved.
Yeah.
This jump looks dumb.
Do you want me to use a pea shooter or a flamethrower on the last boss?
Wait,
Pea shooter?
$500 for him to use a pea shooter on this final boss.
All right, hopefully I can get the AI manipulation right.
use the homing shot.
There
Isn't one?
aren't any more. There is like a kind of like a homing rocket, but there aren't any upgrades for it.
Ah.
So
Good job, Mr. K. You brought us back up to 5,000 viewers.
yes.
We were like
Okay.
4,900 votes.
All right, so here we go. The AI manipulation is really key here.
The AI manipulation. Just stand in front of
I
him.
see nothing wrong with this.
All right, it's really
in this game.
the distances are so critical here, very critical.
Nice.
Well, you do have to be outside of his hitbox, so.
Oh man,
Oh, dang.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like he's about to vomit.
He probably
also blew up the helicopter.
He was the load-bearing boss.
Oh, God. Why did we let him hold the self-destruct mechanism?
Time?
did. Yes.
That's time.
You had some.
Right?
This situation has ended with several
24.
things
There was like 20
left
30.
unsolved. The head fox is still missing. Burns is feeling that a suspicious figure is lurking behind him. But there is no doubt he will be devoted to, who wrote this damn thing? But he will be devoted to fighting, which is why we can call it Burns' Destiny. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Thank you, Take Moto.
Sorry, you found that better music there than the game
Oh,
had.
Actually, the game has really good music.
It does.
Also, I'm paying.
Alright, thank you to Mr. or Mayor K, if that's your preference, for the Contra Block bonus stream. We get 2 Contra Blocks. I guess I'll go grab my Wii. I'll be right back.
Alright.
That was really entertaining. Though.
That was
Well, we
good.
had some speed entertainment trade-offs. Yeah.
Time was right.
I'll be back. 9.
Oops.
Oh man, the mayor is taking over my computer. That's not the stream you want.
I
That's
was
the
just
stream.
wondering what the reaction was to Contra Force.
Okay, so while people are getting stuff set up, everyone's been asking again. So this is the scarf.
Okay.
It's not nice. It's different colors, I
Wow,
know,
a
but this
giant
is
scarf.
comfy. It's made for someone that's over 6 feet tall, so it has to be long.
I don't know if that's scarf ever.
No, it really isn't. But
I thought the scarf just went around the neck. Why does that have to be huge if he's really comfortable?
you're supposed to make a scarf at least the height of the person that you're knitting it for.
I see. So that they can stretch it to arm's length or whatever.
Well, it's just so that you can drape it down and it looks nice.
I see.
So it goes around the neck and it goes to their waist.
I mean, I guess that you don't wear scarves then. I've never worn a scarf. I don't know.
Be like, you're covered yourself all over.
I will be back.
So it will also shrink a lot when it goes through the wash.
Yeah.
So it'll get much thinner. And while we're waiting for Spike to bring in his stuff, we're apparently watching the intro all over again.
Donation comments time.
So I'm gonna do donation comments.
Yes.
If you want to do donation comments, you can do donation comments.
I will do some donation comments
100%.
all day. Oh,
Donation
this
comments.
screen is
Easy, all day.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
I make up names if I can't read it because it's so small.
So,
Go home, just make them up.
let's see.
So I like how you brought your Wii so no one else would have to, and there's now 3 of them in here.
And there's now 3 weeks.
Well, I brought mine.
I took mine back to
the.
the.
Oh, we've all, there's only 2 Wii's in front. That's kind of
Mario face ever.
Because SMK took
It's all right. We only have 2 Wii's here. It's not a problem.
Yeah,
That's my.
yeah.
Okay, so thank you, Andrew and Guito, for your $6.99 donation. It says FF9 is hands down my favorite FF of all time. Thank you for doing this great deed, guys. Can't wait for the You're Not Alone scene. Also, Aiko is my waifu. Okay, thanks.
Copy of this.